During her statement, she talks about the fact that she finds him with a stab wound to his chest and ultimately starts sewing the wound up before calling the police and realizes that there's too much blood coming out and she's unable to actually sew the wound together.
Documents say Nathan's body was found blocking the front door. Paramedics had a hard time getting inside.
Investigators say Lilliana Cervantes stabbed her fiancé to death with a butcher knife. Anieli Ruiz spoke with the victim's family and has the very latest from the courthouse. And Anieli, how's that man's family doing?
As you can imagine, they are devastated. They're shocked. They just laid to rest 32-year-old Nathan Freeman yesterday in Lubbock, Texas. They say he was a loving, kind man, and now his family is looking for answers.
There's no situation that I can come up with that somebody would do that you deserve to die.
32-year-old Nathan Freeman's family is still trying to make sense of his death. They want to know how this loving couple's home transformed into a crime scene.
It's very, very hard, to even think that my oldest son is gone.
The incident happened back on March 20th at their apartment off of El Camino Real near Clear Lake. According to court documents, 25-year-old Lilliana Cervantes is accused of stabbing Nathan Freeman to death with a butcher knife. Police say she told them they had been drinking and arguing and say she had blacked out several times.
Additionally, during her statement, she talks about the fact that she finds him with a stab wound to his chest and ultimately starts sewing the wound up before calling the police and realizes that there's too much blood coming out and she's unable to actually sew the wound together.
Documents say Nathan's body was found blocking the front door. Paramedics had a hard time getting inside. His death ruled a homicide.
You can tell he was trying to leave. I mean, it all happened right in the front door. So he was at the door. He just didn't make it out.
Detectives say there were 2 children inside when Nathan was killed, her 4-year-old son and their 6-month-old daughter.
Additionally, officers didn't note anything that led them to believe that there was a break-in or forced entry.
Nathan's family says the couple had just moved from Lubbock to Houston a year ago and say the couple had just had a baby and were even planning a wedding. Cervantes had just bought a wedding dress. Now they're heartbroken. His daughters will never see him again.
He didn't deserve this.
He did not deserve this. He deserved to be, to live a long, happy, joyous life with his daughters.
Watch him grow up.
Well, Cervantes was scheduled to be in court today, but she did not appear. Her attorney, however, did say there are often 2 sides, sometimes 3 sides to a story. He'd asked that his client be offered the presumption of innocence. Now, her bond was set at $150,000. And by the way, her children are with her family. Reporting live, Anieli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Man, we back with another crazy story out of Houston. About this couple just moving to Houston. And the girlfriend snapped and stabbed her boyfriend to death. Then tried to sew the wounds back together. That's the craziest situation about it. But like I said, we're in our last days, man. This just what we looking at. Crime is everywhere. All type of shit going on. Like I said, we can't explain. We're in our last days. It's too much senseless crimes going on. This lady stabbed her kid's father with a butcher knife. She said she blacked out and then tried to sew the wounds back together like that was going to save his life. So you blacked out and then came back in and realized what you did and then try to sew the wounds back up. Like I said, it's just another crazy, senseless crime, man. Justice will get served and prayers goes out to the family, you know what I'm saying? Like everything could be good. Then everything go left. It could have been anything, financial-wise. He could have been, cheating. You never know, man. It could be anything. Or people could just have, want you gone, want to move on, and the only way they can get away from you is kill you, But she did stab him to death, you know what I'm saying, and then try to bring him back by sewing his wounds together. But like I said, these type of crimes we ain't got no words for, and we in our last days, man. But let me know what y'all think about this story. We out.